transferring of the unit cost from a purchase receipt to the AP bill. Some industries recognize a change in unit cost from the time a PO is created to the time the goods are received. When this does happen, the updated cost will flow through to the bills and adjustments window. Now, in previous versions, these changes could be made at goods receipt, but the bills and adjustments window would still look to the PO, the original PO, to determine the unit cost. This would force the user to have to make that change manually and run the risk of error. You'll note in the bottom portion of our slide, there's a new field called the Editable Unit Cost field that tells the user whether or not they can edit the unit cost. This is a system-driven field, which means you cannot edit it. You cannot check and uncheck it. It's managed by the system. There's examples when you could not edit this field. It's when there's taxes are involved, or if you are using retainage, you would not be able to override that unit cost. Now, similar changes can be made when it comes to changes in multi-currency rates from the time you created the purchase order to the time you create your goods receipt as well. I'm going to call up another purchase order and talk about the unit cost transfer from a purchase receipt to the AP bill. So again, working with one of my pre-created purchase orders, 1371, right, and purchase order 1371. Now again, instead of quantity, what we're going to be reviewing, a change here is value. So we have a unit cost of $247. So I'm going to enter my PO receipt. All right, remove this checkbox here and change the value from 247 to 250. Now, while I'm doing this, take a look at that field next to the unit cost, and this is the Editable Unit Cost field. That is a system field, and you cannot check or you cannot change that field. It's driven by the system, and as I mentioned earlier, where that might not be available to you is when, or again, letting you know you cannot change that, is on retainage or if there's taxes involved on this transaction. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and save that and note the 250. It was 247. We're going to go ahead and release this transaction. And now, when I go back into create a new bill for that item, all right, so that's going to be 1344. Go to vendor, enter PO receipt. There's 1344. Go ahead and add and close. All right, now I'm getting a warning again here at the header. So if I have multiple line items, maybe I don't see it because it's on the 88th line item, so it's letting me know that there is a warning, and then I can just go look for it, and sure enough, it's letting me know that the unit cost was 247, which is different, or excuse me, the unit cost was 247 as opposed to 250.